Hello, hello. Welcome to our Friday Empower Yin class. This class is meant to be a good stretch. So Yin Yoga has 4 principles. First principle is the posture. You find the posture, you find sensation, and then you become still. So stillness is the second component. That stillness allows the body to lean into the stretch. The third component is the time. We'll hold the posture for 2-3 minutes. So feeling that sensation, letting the body do what it needs to do. And then the fourth component is the release. And so we're really gentle with the body as we release. So this class is it's a deep stretch. So if that's what you're looking for, I'm super happy that you're here. Today's class is also designed to balance out our chakras. So we're going to start let's actually start in toe pose. So your toes are down on the mat, your heels are down on your toes, and we're going to close down our eyes and start to focus on the breath. Allowing your attention and awareness to go internally, closing down your eyes. Maybe this is really uncomfortable for your toes. If it's unbearable, you can come down so that you're flat. But if you can, hold this lifted toe. This is really, really good for your toes. Your toes affect your balance and also our ability to move forward in life. So the more active, sometimes our toes, our feet, we can stop exercising them. And they can get really, they can lose their stability and their mobility. And so that's what we're doing here. We're getting the blood flowing to the feet. This is also starting to balance out our root chakra. So our root chakra has all to do with our security and our instincts. So you may think the affirmation like I am. It helps to ground us, helps us to connect to the earth, help us to feel rooted and grounded. I am. Focusing on the breath. Red is the color that is connected, so you may imagine all things red. Just noticing what you see in your mind's eye when I say red, thinking of anything red. We're almost through. So Yin Yoga, you're meant to feel it. This is meant to be felt. We're meant to find and explore that sensation, the sensation that each of these postures create. For the next pose, you'll probably want a block or a book or a box, something that can go underneath your bottom. So for the release, shift your body forward, come onto all fours, and just really gently tap your toes, maybe roll out your ankles. So that's our release. You want to be gentle, but know that you'll feel the release too. All right, let's come down we're going to come into our yogi squat. So if you have a block or a box, you can place that underneath your bottom. Your elbows come to the inside edges of your knees. Your toes are pointed out. Your heels are in, lengthening through the spine, lengthening through the crown. And again, close down your eyes. So if you have a block or, you can stack books and you can sit on books. And just adjust the body until you feel the pose, until you feel the stretch. So you do want your spine to be straight. If you don't have a block or you don't need a block, you can come into, this is a yogi squat, lengthening through the crown, and then close down the eyes. I am safe. I am grounded. I am secure. I trust my instincts. I am safe. I am grounded. I am secure. I trust my instincts. Pressing the palms together and using the elbows to widen the legs. This posture is really good for our hips. I am safe. I am grounded. I am secure. I trust my instincts. Focusing on the breath, feeling the belly fill, feeling the belly release. All things red, the root chakra, starting at the base of the spine. It's actually the base of the spine. If you imagine it's an energy center like a ball right at the base of the spine. Notice if you've started to round the back, see if you can straighten the spine. And let's come out of that. Bring your knees together. Place the block off to the side. Maybe pedal out your legs. Woo-wee, feeling that release in the hips. Whatever you need to do in your body to help release the hips. And then we're going to shift into butterfly pose. So soles of the feet come together, knees come out wide. As we come into the pose, let's flap our legs. Just flapping the legs up and down. And then find your stillness. So ground down into your sitting bones, lengthen through your spine. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale as you come forward to whatever level the body will allow. Maybe it allows you to come all the way down, maybe not. Option to reach the fingertips forward or keep your hands on your toes. So we are switching to the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is all things orange, has to do with our emotions. This is our creative center. If you think about, so the navel chakra is just below, the sacral chakra is just below the navel. And it's where all of our reproductive organs are. And if you think about the most basic function of the reproductive organs is creation. So this is where our creativity comes from. This is where our sense of self comes from. I am creative. I am free. starting to walk your hands back. Bring your knees back together. Pedal out your legs. Pedal out the legs. I am creative. Orange. Squeezing the body together. Now we're going to shift into the navel. We're going to do breath of fire. So for breath of fire, you really want to pump the navel. And it's almost as if you're blowing out a candle with your nose and the breath comes all the way down from the navel. So it's an audible breath. You can close down your eyes. It's almost like you're squeezing your belly button towards your spine with each exhale. This chakra is the color yellow. It is connected to the symbol of fire. It is I do, is the affirmation, has to do with our willpower, our strength, and our purpose. Pumping the navel. You may feel some heat being created in the body. Know that that's completely okay. Ruby wanted to come say hello. Ruby does not like breath of fire, but she is full of willpower, purpose, and strength. Close down your eyes and really visualize that pumping of the navel. Keep going if you can. Have the willpower, the strength to keep pushing through, even if your mind is saying stop, keep going. We're almost done. Ten more seconds. Take a deep inhale. Hold at the top. Hold, hold, hold. Exhale, let it go. Deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. Coming onto your knees. Bringing your knees out wide, like a little bit wider than hip width distance. And then your feet kind of come together. So you're creating a triangle behind you. You're going to bring your hands to your lower back and sink your hips forward, opening up through your chest. We're coming into the heart chakra. So we're going to do this piece by piece. Sinking the hips forward, opening up through the chest. So you can stay right here. And you're breathing into the front side of the body. If you feel sensation through the back side of the body and opening in the chest right here, that's perfect. You can stay right here. The next step is to lower your hands down to your heels, opening up through your chest, reaching your chest toward the ceiling, letting your head possibly hang heavy, or you can keep your head up. And I really want you to breathe into your heart space. Breathing into the front side of the body. See if you can monitor your breath. To come out, bring your hands back to your lower back. Sink your hips down to your heels. Close down your eyes. Bring your hands down onto your knees. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Feeling the rise and fall. Notice the opening that was created in that heart space. Let's shift onto our bottom. Extending your legs straight out in front of you. Arms come up overhead and then come down into a forward fold. Coming down to whatever point feels right in your body. Noticing through the backside of the body where you feel some tension, where you feel some tenderness. Slowly start to roll up. We're going to come into shoulder stand. So coming down onto your back, this is our throat chakra balancer. So come down onto your back, lift your feet up toward the ceiling, lift your hips, and then bring your hands to your lower back, tucking your chin to your chest, keeping your gaze straight up toward the ceiling. Legs are straight up. And your body really is balancing on your shoulders, the back sides of your arms, your triceps. Keeping your gaze straight up. The throat chakra is I am expressive. Imagining all things blue. Breathing into the front side of the body. Option to come into plow by bringing your legs behind you. My hamstrings are really tight, so this is really high sensation through the backside of my legs. I am expressive. Coming slowly down, pulling your knees into your chest. Gently rocking right and left. Rocking yourself up. Coming into the third eye. So crossing both of your legs on top of one another, seeing if you can stack your knees, lengthen through the crown of your head. And then we're going to do the same. So for me, my right leg is on top. So my right hand is going to be underneath my left. And then pull the elbows away. And then bring your gaze to that third eye point, the center line in between the brows, pulling everything into the center line, imagining that there is a line of energy traveling up the body from the root all the way through to the crown. Gaze is at your third eye. I see. It's connected to our intuition, our knowing, our guidance, and our perceptions. I see clearly. I am all-knowing. I trust my own inner guidance. Let's switch our arms and legs, unravel, bringing your left leg on top of your right leg, switching it out, bringing your left arm underneath your right, pulling those elbows away, closing down the eyes, focusing on that third eye point, the space in between your brows. I see. It's the color indigo. I trust my intuition. I am all-knowing. I trust my inner guidance system. I am connected to my inner guidance system. Focusing on the breath, inhales and exhales. And release, shake everything out. Release the legs, shake them out too. Now we're coming in for our crown. I have to take my hair out. It's a mess, I'm sorry. And you're going to come onto your knees. And this is called rabbit pose. So you're going to bring your hands back to your heels and place the crown of your head down on the mat. And you're kind of pushing your body forward, feeling the crown connected to the floor, pressing the body forward. Focus on your breath, inhales and exhales. And the crown is connected to the divine. It's purple. I know. It's where your wisdom comes from and your spiritual connection. So that crown, opening up through the crown. I am connected. I trust my spiritual guidance. I am divine. I am divine. All things purple. Eyes are closed, focusing on the breath. Release your hips to your heels, bring your head up. Take a moment, close down the eyes. The blood is leaving the head. Going back to the heart. Focus on the inhale and the exhale. And then let's come all the way down to our backs for Savasana. Coming all the way down. Ankles come out wide. Hands come down by your side. I invite you to take one hand and place it down low, just above like your pubic area. And I want you to imagine the color red. You can see this from the back side of the body too. So basically the base of the spine, the color red. I am secure. I am grounded. I trust my instincts, imagining the color red. Then move up just underneath the navel is the sacral chakra, which is orange. I feel. I am creative. Moving up above the navel to the solar plex, imagining the color yellow. I am powerful. I am purposeful. I am strong. The color yellow. Moving up to the heart, which is green. This is where your love, compassion, kindness, and acceptance exists. I am loving. I am compassionate. I am kind. I am loving. I am compassionate. I am kind. Moving up to the throat, imagining the color blue. This is all about self-expression. I express myself clearly. I express myself with ease and grace. I use my words for good. All things blue. Moving up to the third eye point, the space between the brows. This is where your intuition exists. It's the color indigo. I trust my intuition. I am connected to my intuition. I am knowledgeable. I am knowing. And then coming up to the crown, I am divine. The color purple. I am divine. I am divinely connected. Divinity exists within me. Bring your hands down by your side. Let your body sink and release into the space beneath you. Imagining that energy traveling through the body from the crown to the root and from the root to the crown. Imagining that that energy is energizing you from the root to the crown, and from the crown to the root. You are whole. You are a whole, complete being. Each part of you is essential. Start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Slowly, gently press yourself up to an easy seat. I'm going to pull a light card for today. So if there's something that is weighing on your heart, in your mind, please bring the question to your mind's eye. And these cards, it's amazing how it can be applicable to your situation. So if there's anything that you're looking for guidance on, that is the card. All right. So today's message is, don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Let's just take a deeper look. Don't dim your light to accommodate someone else's smallness. We are all born to shine big and bright. The universe is expanding and you are a part of the universe. So expanding is part of your nature. If someone makes you want to retract, notice and slowly back away. They are not for you and you are not for them. Better yet, find it within yourself to expand and shine your light anyway. Flowers don't open and close according to who's walking by. They open and show their beauty regardless. If others don't want to be around you or you make them uncomfortable, it's because you are shining light on the fact that they are dimming to fit in. By choosing to shine bright, you may just inspire them to turn on their light too, or not, keep your light on anyway. All relationships are essentially an energetic agreement. The moment one person decides to start rising up and allowing their light to shine, it changes the energetic agreement and can create some waves. That's completely normal. The relationships that are meant to last will adapt to the change in energy. Others won't because they are likely born under proviso of I love you as long as you don't shine brighter than me. That's okay. Not all people are meant to be in your life forever, but the lessons they teach us can still live on. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Friends, I invite you to shine. To shine. I talk about light in every class. There is that light inside of us, and I believe that this practice helps us to amplify that light, helps us to shine. So I thank you so much for being here, for allowing me to share this practice. The light in me sees, honors, reflects, encourages, and adores the light in you. Namaste. I hope to see you again on your mats very, very soon. And until then, let your light be your guide.